Okay, so I have with me Fidel, an up and coming musician in Trinidad and Tobago. Fidel, I want you to tell me about your background. Tell me about how you came up loving music, what your childhood, your teen years were like, and how the type of songs that you were really into.
Okay. Um, when I was in primary school, in Arima Boys RC, everyone, all the boys were required to audition for the choir by the time you enter standard 4. However, I had no interest in that at that point in time. So when the time came for me to audition, I started singing in my throat and basically acting a fool until the principal was like, get out of my class. And then when I went on to secondary school, I still really didn't have an interest in it, in music. I always enjoyed listening to music, but as far as performing it, I don't think I was interested in that. I was more interested in playing football or scooch or fighting on a lunchtime and that sort of thing. But then I met up with a friend of mine, Sheriff. He's a producer now. That's Kieran Thompson. I met up with him and we decided to make a song for Carnival together with two other guys from school, and from there it kind of piqued my interest, and I decided to write a couple of songs. And we used to meet up in Arima and Barrett area, writing songs and making beats in Michael's apartment, and then my interest in playing an instrument took off from there. Um, because I had a background already in music. Because my dad sent me for piano lessons from the time I was about 13. Never really enjoyed piano lessons though. I think it was the teacher. It wasn't really the lessons though, but the teacher, he was really pretty strict, real old school, and pinching and that kind of thing, and I wasn't too interested in that.
Right.
But yeah, I got a guitar. Actually borrowed a guitar from a neighbor and I started playing it. Because my next another neighbor, man, he had a parang side, so I wanted to check him. And he really didn't have time, so he showed me how to play 3 chords. He was like, learn these 3 chords and then check me back. So he showed me how to play D, G, and A. And I started playing that and just playing around until I realized that a lot of these songs, some songs I knew, I started figuring out that I could play certain songs with D, G, and A. And I just started fooling around, going online, getting tabs. And then my dad, he had a ton load of records, different kind of records, reggae, vintage soul, disco, classical, especially classical.
Oh.
And I started just listening to records, and then I got a radio. I started buying cassettes, and then on CDs, just gotta get CDs, and or not just MP3s all the time. So it's like I'm constantly searching for new music, and I love a lot of the mainstream stuff. I really do, and I'm constantly searching for unsigned artists as well. Right in Trinidad, you have a lot of them doing a lot of different things, and I like to go to the shows. And yeah, well, one thing kind of led to another with me and doing this is I can't really say that I've been trying like yeah, I need to get this done. It hasn't been like that for me really. Actually, it has been an ongoing thing where when the time permits, I pick it up and I do it.
Okay,
And
well, that brings me to another question. Tell me about your optimism level at this point, the stage you're at in your career, whether you're ready to put your music out there, how that is going, and how you're feeling about it, most importantly.
As far as getting my music out, I definitely want to do that. I've been playing with different bands for a while now. I've also done some stuff on my own, and people they like some of it, and I mean it depends because music is a thing that is going on. It will speak to different people, and people are gonna find songs that they like, and they're gonna draw meanings from the things that they like. So I don't really expect everyone to like everything, but so far I think that I have enough material, to paint a perspective, what I mean, at least a perspective, at least from where I'm coming from, and I sure have a lot of other people that feel the same way, and you realize that when songs resonate with people and they meet you up with you and they say, hey, I felt that one, I like that one, you know what I mean, and I can't really see that it's coming from somewhere that's real deep or anything, but I would like this. I know it's coming from somewhere sincere because a lot of the stuff that I have written spaced up on just observations and the way I feel about things, and I just try to keep it as simple as possible, basically.
All right. So
know
you
what I
so
mean?
you have this feeling that you'll definitely make it on a certain level.
Well, yes, I would say my happiness is just for people to hear the music. I'm not really. I mean, I would like to get paid and be a working musician. I mean, who wouldn't, get to do this all the time, get up in the morning, eat, sleep music. That would be so nice. But, given what it is at this point in time, I just want to be able to continue making music, continue being original, continue being modern, and just more or less release music. That is my major thing. I'm not really interested in being famous or being rich or anything like that.
Okay.
It hasn't really crossed my mind.
All right. Tell me where I can find you on Facebook. Tell me about your upcoming projects and what you're up to.
Well, currently, I'm just doing all other stuff in the studio. I have a track that is due for release pretty soon. It's called In Your Arms. It's people have to make a decision as to what it is, because it's a mixture of different things. I like play it for some people. They're like, that sound like our alternative. Then I play it for some people like that sound like a soca. So I've drawn from different influences with the song, and it is what it is. People will hear it and people will like it. Some people won't like it. Cool scene. In all that sense, and I want to hear what people have to say, really and truly. I've been in the studio a lot, doing a lot of demos, and but what I really enjoy is gigging. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking to start back pretty soon with my partner Jerry from the West Indian Rhythm Connection. It's supposed to be open for them pretty soon. They have a gig coming up, I think on the 9th, 9th of August. So
Right.
yeah, supposed to be jumping in that scene, opening a couple of acoustic tracks really, and from there I was speaking to Sheriff, my boy Mumbles, and we're supposed to do something like acoustic scene where it'll just be me, him, and probably a dude on as a congas, Sheriff on acoustic guitar, harmonica, and me on tambourine, and we just go and move around the place, girl in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about it. Okay, really and truly at the heart of my music is really acoustic and that sort of thing, that kind of rustic kind of country vibes. And yeah, that's really and truly where it's at right now.
Okay, and where will you be releasing your music? What kind of social channels? Where can we look for you?
Well, definitely on YouTube, Facebook, probably just email it to a shitload of people. You know what I mean? As soon as I get a video done, I'll release it to Synergy and to, Tempo and, all the different agents that push this kind of thing.
All right, so everyone, I guess we can look for Fidel in the very near future. Thank you, Fidel. And before we go, any words for people coming up interested in music, young men, talented musicians, singers, vocalists?
Keep at it, just do your thing, and just honestly do your thing, and that's it.
Okay.
Really, actually.
Great. Thank you, Fidel.
You're welcome.